Isn't that your dog? How did he find us?
He must have followed my scent. The dog knows Jane's scent well. We should be able to pick up her trail easily.
There's no way.
With all this fighting, they must know that they have enemies within their walls.
Never mind. At least Valar's attack should make them less interested in us.
Of course, but there'll surely be a hell of a welcome.
What are those men doing here? Go! Kill them!
With all this fighting, they must know that they have enemies within their walls.
Never mind. At least Valar's attack should make them less interested in us.
Of course, but there'll surely be a hell of a welcome for us outside Jane's door.
Perfect. So far, no one knows we're here.
Let's make sure it stays that way. must be somewhere nearby now. I can feel it.
What the? 7 hells! Intruders! I must tell Sir Ethan!
Flame and shadow. We must get him before he raises the alarm.
What? 7 hells! Prepare to welcome them!
So much for being discreet. What was that?
A catapult. They're bombarding Castlewood.
7 hells. I hope the walls hold out. Jane! I'm getting you out of here.
As long as I live, the girl will not leave here. Your little adventure ends here.
Mars! What's wrong?
All is well, Jane.
But those wounds!
Nothing you ought to trouble yourself with. I'm here for you.
You curse it.
Not to worry. I'll make sure you're not alone in hell for long. Your lord will be joining you soon. We must go. Can you walk?
I can try. But Mars, my baby is coming. I'm in labor. My water broke just before you arrived. I'm to give birth at any moment.
So we must hurry. If this child is born inside this castle, we don't stand a chance. Halton!
So, these are the intruders who dare to attack my guards in the very heart of my castle. I should have known you were behind this. Balar's men could never have got so far within these walls.
You're just in time to reap all that you have sown. What I've done to your torturers is nothing compared to what I have planned for you.
Are you trying to impress me? There are only 2 of you, and I have an entire army. Alistair, stop this foolishness. It's not too late to join me.
You fool. You won't be so arrogant once Valar has razed your stronghold to the ground.
That won't happen, my friend. This fortress was built to withstand much stronger attacks. When I was made a lord after the rebellion, I had the fortress strengthened to withstand major attacks. I raised the walls, reinforced them, and improved the armaments that lined them. No man can take this castle.
Stupid arrogance from a blind old man. You've already lost this battle.
No. As long as I command the defenses, Valar will not take so much as a single stone. I've been preparing for this for a long time.
You think you can control everything? You think you can foresee all the consequences of your actions? Just like you planned to kill me when you were done with me? This time things will not go as you planned.
You know, it's not too late for you to stop this idiocy. Honestly, I would prefer to have you on my side, Alistair. Together, we could do great things. Everything I have done, I did for the realm. This concerns more than just your family or mine. The fate of Westeros is at stake. We live in a world of chaos, ruled by reckless fools who would rather condemn than understand. It took my brother's execution after Robert's rebellion to make me realize it. His only crime was wanting to protect his people by refusing to take sides with the enemies of the Targaryens.
And this gives you the right to take others' lives in search of revenge?
I don't want revenge. I want action. If nothing is done, the situation will only get worse. I considered every possibility, every issue. I tried to meet with people and listen to different points of view. That's when I met your father, Alistair, and other lords who were equally disgusted with the greedy political games. Most people divide the world into 2 factions, the good and the bad. I chose to remain in the middle, where knowledge lies.
Is it knowledge that pushed you to sacrifice lives?
Call it what you wish. I am only being pragmatic. Look at past events, and you'll note that it's the conquerors who write history, regardless of how they go about it. I studied the history of the realm, and came to realize that it is currently in its darkest era. But I could do nothing alone. Believe me. Had sacrificing my life been enough to remove the usurper from the throne of the Seven Kingdoms, I would be long dead now. But I knew that even if Robert were dead, another tyrant would take his place. My death would have been for naught. Everything would have continued as before. The corruption, the wars, the poverty. No. I needed to sow a powerful seed and reap the fruit myself. But how? By starting another great war. As if what we suffered 15 years ago was not enough. Eris the Mad may have tainted the Targaryen name, but for the people of the Seven Kingdoms, this was no more than a stain on the dragon's otherwise glorious history. If I can offer the people an heir from the dragon bloodline, they will take my side, and many lords will do the same. The child is heir to both the Targaryen and the Baratheon lines, and would be true ruler. The kingdom will enjoy a golden age like it has never known, and the snakes of King's Landing will get what they deserve. Whether my actions are deemed vile or inhumane will be of no consequence.
No one is falling for your tricks. You're only interested in power. The only reason you want her child on the throne is so you can pull his strings and control the throne through him. You're no better than the tyrants you denounce.
It is useless to continue this discussion. Very well. We've wasted enough time. Give me Jane, and maybe I'll allow you to leave here alive.
Come and get her then.
Take care of them. But don't kill the girl.
Mors! Alistair! There are too many of them! Get inside, quick! Hold the door! If they break it down, all is lost.
I can do it alone. Alistair, find a way out of this wasp's nest.
I'll see what I can do. Flame and fire!
Find something! The door won't hold for long!
Hurry, Alistair. The door is giving way.
Hurry, Alistair, or we'll never make it! Please, find something!
I found it!
It's about time.
Hurry, let's go!
I've jammed the lock.
Good. That will buy us some time.
I will take a look at what awaits us ahead. You stay here.
Be watchful, Alistair.
Mors, I fear for my baby.
All is well. I won't let Halton or Valar near it. When we get out of here, I'll arrange passage for you and the baby by boat to the Free Cities. I promise. Alistair, how does it look?
It seems like the battle isn't going as Halton expected. The ramparts are coming down.
Bloody hell, there's not a moment to lose. Whatever it takes, we must reach the bridge. To hell with caution.
We need wildfire for the east rampart.
Too late! It's already in enemy hands!
Impossible! No one can take this castle!
What's happening?
The baby is coming.
Not now, Jane. Try to calm yourself. Catch your breath. There they are!
Bloody hell!
Lord Harton wants the girl alive! Kill her escort!
Moors! You must protect her until she recovers again.
I feel better now.
So let's go.
Hurry! To the south tower!
The contractions are getting worse.
Spare the girl! Kill the other two! The courtyard gate has been breached. They're inside the walls.
It's over. But the baby's coming. I can feel it. We must hurry.
Finally, I have you.
You should have let us go. I can finish my business with you now.
You damned insects! The castle may be lost, but it's not over for me yet. All I need is Jane, and I can go.
Never! I'd rather die!
You have no choice in the matter, woman. Guards, take her! Sir Desmond, kill the vermin!
I'm sorry, Alistair. I know I helped you in King's Landing, but Lord Halton is still my only master.
Helped? Don't make me laugh. I know you're the one who put Gawain's medallion in the cellar. I know about the fake corpse. My brother told me all. Come here, Sworn Sword. The time has come for you to pay for all those lies.
Lord Halton! The enemy is breaching our gates! Our men are fighting to the end, but they can only delay the inevitable. We must leave!
I won't leave without Jane. There's still time. Take care of these two nuisances, and grab the girl.
When I'm finished with your underlings, I'm coming for you, Halton.
Gods, this wasn't the way things were supposed to turn out. You'll pay for this. You won't leave here alive.
What is this devilry?
7 hells! Witchcraft! Have this demon slain! Stop! No! No!
Moors, this shadow is not meant for us. This is our chance.
Come on!
No, I can't go on. The baby's coming.
Impossible. Not now.
Jane.
The gate won't hold.
I have him.
Quickly, come on!
Alistair, take the child and head for the boat. I'll take care of Jane.
I will let Victor know. Hurry!
Hurry, Jane. You're almost there.
Smalls. But I killed him.
Bloody hell!
I don't understand how you're still alive. But this woman is mine.
I'm truly sorry, Moors.
Jane, what in the hells are you doing?
He doesn't know I've had the baby. If he kills me now, he'll think it's all over and my child will be safe. Please, Mors, make sure the baby has a good life.
No!
It's me that you want. Very well, come and get me, you bastard. Ah!
This time I've got you. Whore.
No!
It's over.
No! 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 No!
Mors!
You'll pay for this. No army in the world will protect you from what I will do to you.
Go on, run! River Spring is mine, now that I have your whore's head. I'll be coming for yours next.
We must leave.
No, wait. Mors, where's the girl? Come, Victor, we must leave.
My lord, you've hardly said a word since we left Castlewood.
I don't feel like talking.
That woman friend you came for, did you save her?
No, she's dead, Victor. We failed. And we were so close.
But the child we're bringing back is alive and well, isn't he?
Yes, there's the child. Leave me, Victor. I must talk with Mors.
As you wish, my lord.
Mors.
Curse that Valar! His shadows rob us of our revenge, and he killed Jane. She died before my eyes. She sacrificed herself to save her child.
I share your grief, my friend. We took great risks to save her.
That's the problem, Alistair. We took risks, and she paid for them with her life.
Maybe, but at least we were able to get her child to safety. Speaking of the child, how is it?
He's sleeping. You do know it's a boy.
When we return to River Spring, I'll hand the child over to Maester Harwin.
I would prefer to have him stay with me.
Mors, we don't know if the child is well. If it was a difficult delivery, a maester should examine him.
You're probably right.
Never fear, my friend. You can stay with him as long as you like.
Very well. Until we find a better solution, I imagine your Meister will do.
Master Alistair, you are safe. When I received news of Castlewood, I feared the worst. According to Maester Martin, Valar razed the castle, and Lord Halton is dead. Some are even talking about magic. Tell me.
All this is true. Halton was killed by a shadow that appeared out of nowhere by Valar's command. He'll no longer be a threat to River Spring. This time, the shadow did not come for us. However, we failed to save the life of the child's mother.
Can I take a look at him?
Care for him as you would your own son.
His mother is dead. She was assassinated by Valar. He must be on his way to King's Landing to collect his reward. If we don't quickly waylay him, the Queen will give him River Spring.
Whether he be at King's Landing or elsewhere, I'll kill him. No matter what it takes.
King's Landing? Well, there's something I must tell you. Our king is dead. The city is in mourning.
First it was Jon Arryn, and now Robert Baratheon.
That man was a giant among men. I doubt his death was due to natural causes.
From what I know, I imagine he was murdered, like his hand.
The people talk of a hunting accident. He died the night you left for Castlewood. Queen Cersei will act as regent in his stead. However, Eddard Stark, the new king's hand, has opposed her. Ever since, the Lannisters are readying for war.
So, the Redcloaks will be there.
Indeed, they have been seen in the city, seeking out and killing men of House Stark who had come from the north with Lord Eddard. You cannot go there, my lords. The entire city will be under watch. Going there now would be suicide.
No, this is our chance to kill Valar. We can use the unstable situation to cut the head off the snake.
You may be right, but I agree with Moors. We should take advantage of the chaos this struggle for power has created. We can take down Valar before the Queen makes him a lord.
Master Alistair, I beg you.
Never fear, Meister. It's no worse than what we did during the rebellion.
At the time, our enemies referred to us as the double-edged sword. Let's show them that our blade is still sharp.
Agreed. Neither the Gold Cloaks nor the Bloodseekers can stop us from killing that piece of shit.
Just like the old days. Unpredictable and deadly. But what are we gonna do with the child?
The boy will not be safe in Westeros. I would send him to the Free Cities, like I promised Jane.
I know who could help you then. We'll find him in King's Landing.
Who do you speak of?
Lord Varys. He's the only one capable of getting the child to safety.
The Spider? I don't trust him.
Had he not helped me, I would be dead now, Moors. He's on our side. For reasons unbeknownst to me, he wants Valar dead as well. Believe me, my friend, he's our best ally now.
Perhaps. But if we take the child with us, he will hinder us.
That's true. Valar will have probably warned the City Watch to be on the lookout for us. Listen, I think it's best if the child travels to King's Landing with Harwin. If they take a different route, they'll attract less attention than us. Valar has surely put a price on our heads.
Can you do that for us, Meister? Can you take the child to the city?
We'd be taking many more risks, but yes, of course. I'm determined to help you save Riverspring.
Once inside the walls, we can meet behind Jeremy the Potter's workshop. Do you know who I'm talking about, Mr. Harwin?
Yes, I understand. It is indeed a safe haven, far from inquisitive eyes.
Does this plan work for you, Moors?
The plan seems cautious enough. If something should go wrong, my dog can always pick up their scent. Watch over this child as you would your own life, Meister. And if we don't make it, it is up to you to take the child to the Free Cities.
Very well, Sir Westford.
So the matter is settled. Time for Valar to pay.
One moment. I must warn you about Valar. I've made some queries about him after what happened at the duel. Your half-brother has mastered a form of dark magic that can summon shadows. It is a forbidden and deadly art.
We suspected that. What have you learned exactly?
Alas, I was only able to uncover fragments of information. All that we know, we learned from an order of sorcerers, from Oshai by the Shadow. It seems that these shadows can only follow simple orders, such as killing a specific target. Apparently these shadows have the ability to pass through walls, but it is possible to stop them from carrying out their missions.
That would explain what happened to Halton. Valar's shadow was able to penetrate the fortress's defenses. What else have you learned?
They said that one pays for this type of sorcery with one's blood. Each time the spellcaster uses this kind of magic, he must pay for it, in one way or another.
That explains why he seemed weaker at the Harton stronghold. He was stronger when he dueled me.
That is good to hear, because it means that he cannot summon too many of these shadows. We must still be careful.
Shadows or not, Valar will die by my sword. I won't fall for his magic tricks a second time.
But we won't succeed if we don't know our enemy.
The only thing we need to know is how to kill these shadows. The rest is of little importance.
That is the problem. It's said that the shadows have no substance.
If that's so, then we will die. We'll see soon enough how true these stories are.
I'll just slit the swine's throat. I almost had him in the duel. It matters not if I lose my life afterwards to his witchcraft.
Very well. I think we've covered everything. We'll leave tomorrow at dawn. There's no going back now.
One last thing, my lords. During our absence, a raven came with a message for Sir Westford.
A raven? Who could be trying to find me?
The message bears a black seal. The Night's Watch probably heard that you were here with us.
My lord, the men we imprisoned during the rioting, they remain in the dungeons.
Interesting. You stay here, soldier. I will...
You shan't. You are welcome. Very well. Is everything ready? There's no going back.
We have things to take care of before we go.
Very well. Is everything ready? There's no going back.
We have things to take care...
Very well. Is everything ready? There's no going back.
All is ready.
This is where it will all be settled, my friend.
I know. Sharpen your blade, for blood will be shed. Valar, cursed be your name, and all that you stand for. You took the lives of Serena and Tyre. And now, Jane, I swear by the Seven that you will pay for this. My death will be but a small price to pay. If I must fall, I will not fall alone. I will destroy anyone who is a danger to the child, whomever he may be. For the child. For Jane. But he cannot stay with me. I know only war and bloodshed. All I can do is kill those who threaten his life. Make sure he grows up in safety.
It is time to meet your fate, Valar. My sister's blood will be avenged. Riverspring will never fall to you. I will not allow your bloodseekers to oppress my people any longer, nor shall you sully the name of Sarwick again. You will now feel the wrath of the Red God. I will kill you before the Queen grants you my titles and lands. And with the king dead, the Queen won't grant an audience until everything is once again under control. I can trick him, but the child? Valar thinks he is no longer a problem. If all goes badly, I could offer the child to the Queen. And then, I don't want to even think about it. I must finish Valar, and to do that, I need Moors.
On the eve of the day which will seal their destinies, our heroes are faced with a moral dilemma, as in the past. Two men, two brothers in arms, united by a shared desire for vengeance, but separated by different goals. Two heroes, two destinies, of which only one can be realized. Which destiny will you choose? And so, the story will be written in the name of a man who lost everything rather than abandon his beliefs.
Stop there, my lords. No one else is to enter the town without submitting to a few checks. You should know that the city has been in mourning since the king died. The Queen does not wish anyone to take advantage of the recent confusion to cause unrest in the town. Would you be, by any chance, related to the Stark family?
Not at all. Why do you ask?
No reason, my lord. It's nothing important. Right. Please give me your names and the purpose of your visit to the town.
My name is Walton Frey, the 11th son of Lord Walder Frey, and I have come to town to pay my last respects to the king. And this is my cousin, Oliver Crakehall. He has also come to pay his respects.
You say that you're from the House Frey, yet I can't see your sigil anywhere about you. Also, I could have sworn that members of your family were more recognizable. With respect, neither of you really looks like a Frey. If you will, my lords, please stay here for a moment whilst I check something. Oh, I think we have ourselves a little problem. As I thought, you were lying. Whilst digging around, I came across a wanted notice containing your descriptions. A bounty has been placed on your heads. Quite a substantial bounty too. Whoever brings you in will share a fat purse of golden dragons offered by Sir Valar himself. But I'm not one for violence, you see, and I like sharing even less. So I'm going to give you a chance. If you give me 2 golden dragons, I'll order my men to look the other way when you're about. What do you say?
Your offer seems more than reasonable, officer. Here's your money.
Oh, your generosity does you credit. Nevertheless, be careful, as others probably won't be as yielding as I.